Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Cards That Conjure with your girl Aria. Happy Spring Equinox, everybody. Yes, so today is the Spring Equinox, which is a powerful portal to bring us into this astrological new year, okay? It's the first day of spring. It's the first day of Aries season, which is the first sign in the zodiac, okay? We're bringing in that fiery, passionate, Mars-ruled energy. We're ready to take action, you know? That's why these flowers are blooming, okay? So if these first 3 months of 2021 kind of felt like, you know, they were just rolling over, like the same type of energy from 2020, that is why, because really the year was not done, you know, and actually we're a year and a day to COVID anniversary as well, because the order in LA was passed yesterday on the 19th last year. So like this is really like a full circle moment, and now we're shifting into the new energy. Now we're realizing that now it's like time to move on. Let's like get it done. Let's get active. Let's get active. Okay, so I hope you're feeling it, you know. I hope that you meditate today, you know, get outside today, like feel that new energy in the air. And that, you know, you like write down like what are your goals for this new year, you know, like how would you do a regular new year, you know, you look back at the year, you reflect, and then, you know, you write your new goals and your new like themes, like what is the theme that you want to move forward in this new year. Like that is what you should be focused on, because I'm trying to feel this new energy. Like I'm ready to go through this portal and to like get it popping, okay? So I did a collective reading for everyone for this astrological new year, for this spring equinox portal, okay? Spring equinox really just means it's the first day of spring, and like the day and night are equal. Like the amount of day and the amount of night are equal, just like how when the summer solstice is, it's the longest day of the year, because the solstice is like the longest, the sun is out for the longest amount of time. So because it's the spring equinox, we're equal. Equinox equal. Okay, so day and night are equal, just so y'all, if y'all were curious what that really means. But you know, it is a powerful portal to like let go of the old and bring in that new. Okay, ATL. Anyway, so I did a collective reading for you all, and I pulled 5 cards. So let's get into it. Okay, we have the Empress card, the Page of Swords, the Fool, the Two of Wands, and the Hermit. So let's get into these messages. Y'all like my nails? I did them last night. All right. I felt like they were very spring colors. Anyway. So first we have this Empress, okay? Which is like definitely like the energy of spring. Okay, look at it. She's surrounded by an abundant garden filled with green, okay? The title of this card is Abundant Creation, because it's all about that abundance. It's all about, you know, your plans, your ideas, you know, fertilizing those plans and those ideas and acting on them, and you know, creating this lush fertile garden so that you can stand in it like a boss ass bitch, okay? Like this Empress is this big Empress energy. By the way, that is a very great tarot spiritual mystic person, big Empress energy. She's my fave. Ooh, speaking of, I gotta go sign up for her Reiki today. But anyway, this is the Empress card, and that is the energy we're kind of bringing in with us with the spring. You know, we're trying to bring in that like abundant, lush garden. Like, you know, we're trying to plant seeds. We're trying to grow things. And I feel like we're gonna be getting a lot of downloads from our spirit guides, from our ancestors, from source. You know, if we're really meditating with this Page of Swords here, because that page is that's like that new beginnings, which is still what we're happening right now. That's spring. It's new beginnings. And then we have the Fool right here, which is number 0. It's the first card in the tarot deck. Okay, that's new beginnings. Okay, so it's like this Page of Swords is like you're about to get so many downloads, so much information is coming to you. Okay, because that sword suit is all about your intellect, your mind, your thought, you know, that Mercury energy, like of like, you know, Gemini's, you know, ruling Geminis are ruled by Mercury. And they be talking a lot. They have all this information going on in their head. And that's kind of what I see coming in for you. The title of this card is also bold curiosity as well. So it's like we have this curiosity about the world. We're seeing the world in a new light, and we're getting all these downloads. We're getting all these ideas that we're about to plant and create a lush new fucking garden with it. Oh, dang, I cursed. So, and then we have the Fool right here, which is boundless innocence. It's like starting anew, starting fresh. It's zero. It's like an empty canvas so that you can like take in all these downloads. So make sure that you're kind of preparing, take a salt bath, cleanse your energy, burn some sage, burn some Palo Santo, bring in the good vibes, clear out the negative energy so that you're ready to receive everything that this portal has for you. Okay, we're going into the new year. It's time to start fresh. It's time to make sure that you are free enough and that you have space enough. You're releasing the things that are not working for you so that you have space enough to take in what is coming for you, okay? Because if you don't have space for the new stuff that universe wants to give you because you're too busy holding on to all this other stuff that you don't really need anymore, you want something better. So it's time to, release, get that full energy, that innocence, that curiosity, that like allowing new and fresh perspectives to come like soak into your brain, okay, to your body. And then we have this Two of Wands here, okay? So twos represent duality, instincts, weighing choices. So maybe somebody has a choice coming, or maybe with this new year, it's like, okay, so now I have to make a choice. Do I want to do this or do I want to do that? And both options are good. It's just like you have to follow your instincts. What seems like the best thing for you right now? Do you want to kind of, sit on it a little bit longer? Like, do you want to, like, I don't know, start up a new project, or do you want to kind of work on yourself? I feel like that's the energy I'm getting with this Hermit card being the next card, because this Hermit card is all about, quiet observation. It's all about going into yourself, reviewing, reflection, which is something that we do in New Year's anyway. We look back, we're like, what happened in this past year? Where did I succeed? Where did I fail? What do I want to do better at? What did I do great at and want to continue to do great at, what do I need to like change about myself? It's about taking a good hard look at yourself, going deep dark into the dark, not being afraid of, seeing where you can be better and where you may have flaws, but like, it's okay. We all have flaws, and like being able to work on them. So that's this Hermit energy, you see it's like going deep into the dark crevices of your brain and seeing what's up in there. Okay. So it's like, go ahead and like reflect on your situation and your past, and maybe that's what you're about to do. Like going into this new year, you're like, okay, it's time for me to go into hermit mode, because I don't need to be out here doing all this stuff. Like maybe you can be outside, in the sun, taking walks, getting grounded, but you don't need to be out here, answering every text messages, answering every email, every phone call, every FaceTime, every time someone asks you to go get some food, because it's time for you to like focus on yourself, on what you're trying to accomplish in this new year. Okay, we were kind of messing around in 2020. We maybe not have been as focused on what we're trying to do because we've been so focused on everything else. So maybe it's time for you to go into hermit mode so that you can really figure out what decision you're trying to make with this Two of Wands. Like, which direction do you want to go? Maybe you're trying to choose between two options. I don't really know, but this is like the world in your hands. This is like you have abundance coming, and it's like you have all these options. You have these options, and it's like you can pick whatever you want, and whatever you choose, whatever you do end up choosing, it's gonna be abundant, and you about to have, it's gonna work out for you. It's just you have to make that decision. What do you want to choose? Because now is the time to act. It's spring, okay? It's time to spring forward. It's time to spring into action, like daylight savings time says, okay? But first, we gotta make sure we know where we came from, so that we know where we're going. So that is what this reflection is all about. And maybe, it's time for y'all to get in touch with your ancestors. Create an ancestor altar. Talk to your grandparents about your family. If you don't, talk to your parents about your grandparents. Talk to your grandparents about their parents. Get into your history so that you can, know where you came from. Know what kind of generational curses you're healing. Know what the stuff that you're made of. I know that's something that's been calling to me recently, is to really get in touch with like my history, my family, my past. So I think that's also something that I see here in the cards. So please let me know if that resonated with you, and let me know what you are doing to celebrate this spring equinox. As always, these messages were conjured by Aria, and thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful solstice and a great start of the new year. Bye.